Now we'll do all important questions of chapter 4th, quadratic equations of NCERT book first of all, and after that I'll make one more video on extra important questions from board examination point of view. This is the most important question. Every year it is used to ask in board exam. Very important it is. Question is, a train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. Uniform speed means that in equal interval of time the same distance is covered. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. This is the important point, same distance. So we'll do it like this, case 1 and case 2. We need to find the speed of the train. So we will write first case first. Let speed of train is equals to x kilometer per hour. This is the first case, and second case is speed had been 8 less. So now speed in this case is, speed of train will become in this case is 8 less, means x minus 8. The meaning of less is minus. It would have taken 3 hours more. Okay, first of all, the distance is same in both the cases, 480. Here also it is 480 because it is written this same distance it is written. Now we need to find, because we know the formula of time. Time is, formula of speed is distance upon time. So this formula is distance upon speed. So distance here is 480 and speed is x. Because this is case 1, so we have written as t1. This is case 2, we'll write as t2, distance upon speed. Here distance is again same 480 and speed is x minus 8. Now it is written 3 hours. Just see this, 3 hours more to cover. So sometimes students get confused that 3 hours less, 3 hours more. No need to see this, just see the equation, which time is more. If speed, this is x, this speed is, in this case we are reducing the speed. So time will be more because this is less than the previous speed. So time will be more. So which time is greater? It's t2 is greater. So our final equation is t2 minus t1 is equals to 3. Or you can make it like this also. It would have taken 3 hours more. You can shift this t1 on the other side. Means other form of this equation you can make in this way also. 3 hours more than the previous time. You can make this equation like this also. It would have taken 3 hours more. Because if we decrease the speed, definitely we have to take more time to reach our destination of the same distance. Distance is same and we are reducing our speed. So it means 3 hours more we need to take. So 3 plus t1 here. Now we will solve this equation and I am telling you the method also to solve. t2 is 480 over x minus 8 minus 480 upon x is equals to 3. Better to take 480 common. So if you take 480 common, it will be 1 over x minus 8 minus 1 over x, which is equals to 3. After taking LCM, it will be x this side minus x minus 8 and this is x minus 8. 480 as it is equals to 3. I hope LCM you know. If you don't know, that I am telling you. Suppose this is 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 3. So LCM is multiplication of these two, which is 12, and divide this 12 by 4, you will get 3. Multiply this, 3 ones are 3, and minus, divide this 12 by 4, divide this 12 by 3, you will get 4, and this is 4 ones are 4. So in this way we will take LCM. By mistake I have taken this is the smaller number, this is greater number, it is one and the same thing. but LCM you should know. Here x minus 8x, the multiplication of these two is here, and then this x will go here, minus sign, then bracket comes x minus 8. Now we'll solve it. 480 x, and open this bracket, minus x, then minus minus plus 8 upon x, x minus 8 is equals to 3. Cancel this, then you will get 480 into 8 is equals to 3. Shift these two terms on the other, this term on the other side. This is 3x, x minus 8. Multiply this, or shift this 3 in the denominator. It's 480 into 8 by 3, and we will get x square minus 8x. This will be get cancelled with this, 160, and this is 1280 is equals to x square minus 8x. So final quadratic equation is x square minus 8x minus 1280, which is equals to 0. Now you can apply quadratic formula, which is b square minus 4ac, and you can solve it easily. All of you know how to solve it. So this is the first and the most important question of NCERT book. Now the next question, question number 7th of exercise 4.3. Again very important question. The difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The difference of squares of two numbers. Whenever the word difference is there, always suppose let the two numbers. So we have to suppose two numbers. When difference word is there, suppose always larger and smaller number. Let the larger number is equals to x and smaller number is equals to y. We are doing quadratic equation, but here we need to suppose two numbers, x and y. Otherwise it is difficult to make the equation. Difference means minus. Difference of squares, square of difference of squares of two numbers is means equal 180. This is our first equation. Second is, this is very important line to read. Square of the smaller number. Square of smaller number. Which is smaller number? Y. So square of smaller number is means equal 8 times means multiply the larger number. Larger number is only x. Generally student write here x square by mistake. Read it very carefully. Square of smaller. We need to square the smaller number but not the larger number. Is means equal 8 times the larger. 8 times the larger. No need to do square of it. So from 1 and 2, because we are doing quadratic equation, so we need to convert it into one variable. So it is x square. In place of y square I can write 8x is equals to 180, and this will be x square minus 8x minus 180. You can apply discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac, and I have explained all these things in my first video. I will give the link in the description box. You can see and you can find out how to find solution by quadratic formula. Now we move on to the next question, which is question number 9th of exercise 4.3. Again it is most important, I should say. Very important question for pre-board, for September exam, for every exam. Very important question of this exercise. There are two water taps. One is with larger diameter and other with the smaller diameter. And question is about the time taken. So what will suppose? Let time taken by smaller tap, or you can write larger first. It will be easy for you. You can suppose in any way. So larger I am supposing first. Larger tap, time taken by larger tap to fill the tank is equals to x hours. and it is written that larger takes 10 hours less. It means smaller will be time taken by smaller tap to fill the tank is x plus 10. You can think on your own. If the diameter of the tap is bigger, means if tap is bigger and if tap is smaller, then it will fill early and it will fill later on. So if we are taking time x, that it will fill this tank in x hours, so it will fill in more time because there is a smaller diameter tap. I hope you understood this thing, that x plus 10 hours and total time taken together. Two water taps together means if we open both the taps together, so total time taken to fill the tank is equals to 9 3 by 8, which is equals to 75 by 8 hours. Okay, now this is the question of time taken. So we need to reciprocate all the things to make the equation. So according to question, together means plus. If we open both the taps, larger tap will take this much time, smaller tap, and total time also we have to reciprocate. Now this question comes in your mind, why ma'am has reciprocated all the terms? Because this is the total time and we need to find out the time taken by the larger tap, or in 1 hour how much water will be filled by it in 1 hour. This is the total hours, just like we have done a question of men and women in third chapter, that one man can complete the work in x days and y days. Similarly here, total time is x. So in 1 hour, how much tank will be filled? 1 by x will be filled. Just like if total time taken is 4 hours. Total time taken is 4 hours. So in 1 hour, for doing something, some work, if 4 hours somebody is taking, so in 1 hour, how much work will be done? 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Then only the whole work will be completed, because the sum of 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 is 1. This is the meaning. If we complete some work in 4 hours, so in 1 hour, how much work we will complete? We will complete the work in 1 by 4 hours. Now we'll solve it again by taking LCM. So this is the equation for 1 hour only. It's x plus 10, and this will go here. Just now I told you how to take LCM. It is 8 by 75. X plus x is 2x plus 10 upon x bracket x plus 10 is equals to 8 by 75. Now cross multiplying the two, we'll get 75. 2x plus 10 is equals to 8x plus 10. So we'll get, it's 150x plus 750, because it is 10, is equals to 8x square plus 10x. This is equals to 8x square plus 80x, 150x plus 750. So this will be 8x square plus 80x minus 150x. After transposing these two on the other side, minus 750 is equals to 0. And this is 8x square minus, this is 70x minus 750 is equals to 0. We can take 2 common. Yes, we can take 2 common. So it will be 4x square minus 35x minus 375 is equals to 0. Now again you can apply discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac, and solve the value of x. Now the next question is question number 11th of exercise 4.3. This is also very important question. Question is, sum of the areas of two squares is this, and difference, again difference word is there. So what we need to suppose, and we have to find sides of the two squares. So supposition is, let the side of larger square is equals to x meters and smaller square is equals to y meters. Now it is written sum of areas of. So sum area is side square. So if area of this square we are considering, side is x square, and its side is y, so it is y square. Sum of areas, this is area of one square, this is area of other square. Sum of areas is means equal 468. This is the first equation. Difference of their perimeters, the formula for perimeter of square is 4 into side. So 4 into side minus other 4 into side, difference is means equal 24. I hope the equations are clear to you. Now we will solve these two equations. We can take 4 common from here. 4x minus y is equals to 24. This 4 will go in division, so we'll get 6. This is our third equation. Now with the help of first and third, we'll solve this question. So if I write this as x can be 6 plus y. Now put value of x in 1. What do we get? 6 plus y whole square is plus y square is equals to 468. After solving it, it's a square plus b square plus 2ab plus y square is equals to 468. Because it is whole square, so we need to apply the formula for whole square. Now we'll solve it. 36 plus y square plus 12y plus y square is equals to 468. After solving it, we'll get 2y square plus 12y plus 36 minus 468 is equals to 0. I am doing it fast because very easy to solve. You people are in 10th. These two are like terms. Y square is 2y square, 12y as it is, 36 as it is. We'll shift this minus 468. So final equation is 2y square plus 12y minus, after subtracting we'll get 432 is equals to 0. We can take 2 common. So finally y square, it will become 6 and it will become 216. Now apply the formula for quadratic formula or splitting the middle term. This is up to you. You can apply any formula. D is equals to b square minus 4ac. I am solving it completely for you people because so that you can understand this method also. Otherwise I will give you the link and description box for the previous videos to understand this method better. Standard form of the equation, quadratic equation, is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So a here is 1, b here is 6 and c here is minus 216. Discriminant is b square minus 4a and c. What do we get? 36. This minus is plus. $864 it is. It is 900, which is greater than 0, and you know if discriminant is greater than 0, then we get real and distinct roots. And if we have the real and distinct roots, we can solve it. So discriminant is 900, which is greater than 0, so real and distinct roots. And formula we know that y is equals to minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Why I have written y? Because our equation is in y. If it is in x, you will write here x. And I told you this also in my previous video, that two answers are clubbed together here. One is plus and one is minus. So I am going to separate it. It's minus b plus root d upon 2a, and other answer is minus b minus root d upon 2a. Because it is quadratic equation, so we'll get at most 2 roots. Now b is 6, this minus, then 6 plus 900 and the root 2, a is 1. Here also minus, the value of b is 6, then minus 900 upon 2 into 1. This is equals to minus 6 plus 30, square root of 900 is 30 upon 2, and other value is minus 6 minus 30 upon 2. So this is minus 36 upon 2, and this value is 24 upon 2. So final answer is y is equals to 12 and y is equals to minus 18. Side of a square can never be negative, so it is rejected. So we can write side of smaller square is equals to 12 meters, and side of larger square is equals to 12 plus 6 is equals to 18 meters. So this is our final answer. Thank you.